Good morning. This is Dan Williams with the second week of Monday Motivation. Last week was Jasmine. This week is me. And I want to share a lesson that I got about 10 years ago from a dear friend who helped me learn to define what a problem is. And what he taught me was a problem is defined as something you can do something about. Now, if you can't do anything about it, he said, it's not really a problem. We want to consider it to be a fact of life. And the notion is that we want to invest all of our time solving problems and leave facts of life, facts of life. So if I can't move something, according to him, don't worry about it. Don't fret over it. Don't let it get under your skin. Just kind of let it go and accept it. But then again, spend your time and your energy on things you can move down the field, so to speak. So I want to give you an example. A friend of mine, John, who happened to be born without arms. Now, this was prior to ultrasound and a family knowing that that's the case. So when John showed up, he was born without arms and was not able to do things like play golf, play baseball, as you might imagine. But here's what he learned to do because it was a problem. He could do something about it. He learned to write. How did he do that? With his toes. He put a pen or a pencil between his big toe and the toe next to it, and a matter of time passed and he learned how to write. He also learned how to type. He types with the keyboard on the floor. How did he do that? Well, because it was a problem, he could do something about it, and he was self-taught. One more thing I'll share with you is that he drives. He drives with his feet, not his arms. So what he does, right foot on the gas, left foot on the steering wheel. And those are three examples of what my friend John has learned to do, which I would consider to be a problem because he learned to do something about it. Now, I'd like to turn to the world of agents, and I had the absolute privilege of sitting with an agent recently who had a client on the phone that was, as soon as she picked up the call, the client was not a happy person, and she was able to note that the client was not a happy person. She did a wonderful job in serving the client, and the client ended the call as an unhappy person. And I asked her after the call was over, how you feeling right now? And she said, I'm absolutely fine. She said, the one thing I've learned is this type of situation has nothing to do with me, whatever. I solved the problem. I got him on his way. I'm happy for him, but it doesn't bother me a bit. I love that as an example of a fact of life, right? Now, another example with this same agent, a woman called in. They had a wonderful conversation. She seemed a little bit lonely. The agent picked up on it, encouraged her, asked her where she was going that night, if she was going dancing, and they had a wonderful time for about 2.5, 3 minutes. And the agent encouraged her. The woman said, I so enjoyed talking to you, and they hung up. That was a problem that she sensed. She could do something about it, and she made this person's life better as a result of their interactions. So that being said, my encouragement to all of you going forward is anytime you deal with anything, ask yourself, is this the problem or is this a fact of life? If I can't do anything about it, I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to let it bother me. It's a part of my reality. But if it's a problem, I can do something about it. I can move the ball down the field. Let me devote my time and my energy to solving problems. Wishing all of you a wonderful week. Thank you so much for the hard work you put in and the difference you are making. Have a great day.